doing a video on how to improve your building skills. Like for me, I'm not a great at building. I'm okay. Like the best thing I could probably do is build houses. Most likely. It's probably the best thing I'm gonna do. So that's what I'm gonna teach you if you are really bad at building houses. So one thing I like to mention as a builder, when you're building, don't make your house too blocky. If you want like a blocky house like this one, try and add some depth. Like add into walls like this. You see how the walls are kind of in a bit? That's what you want to add, because when you add into walls, it just adds more design. A second tip you should do is that when you're using glass panes, always check the colors. Like, let's see, if I'm using the spruce planks, and if I'm using like, let's see, birch, because birch is always a light color. So you're not going to do this because it'll look too dark. Look, watch. It looks too dark like that. It might look a little nice if it depends with you what type of house you're building. It might look a little nice. But what you can do is you can always switch around the colors so it makes it look a little bit nicer. Let's just choose one nice color like that, and we'll do the dark ones for the birch. So this is always a good tip. Don't always use the like really dark colors all the time. Don't use the same kind of dark color. Try and mix it up so you get a nice looking house. You don't want it all to be like plain dark, because if you want it plain dark, it'll look ugly. And yeah. Also, another tip is that add greenery like leaves and bushes, because if you don't, it kind of looks plain. Look here, I'll demonstrate. Let's go to not this side. Let's see what side. This side. Okay. So here, this is how it looks without that greenery. If you see that, that's how it looks. But if you add the nice bushes like this, I think that's the same bush. Yeah, that's the same bush right here. Look at that. It looks way nicer. Okay, a third tip. I don't know what tip I meant, but like another tip, is that don't use what is it? Don't use what are they called? Pressure plates. Don't use them unless you have like kind of stone or wood as a pathway. If you have stone or wood as a pathway, or even like iron, or gold, which I don't really get why you would have that, add pressure plates. But if you don't, because it'll just make your house look like ugly or something like that. But here's some designs you can do with the pressure plates right here. I'll build some right now. Here's some of the designs if you want to try it out. It'll be like this here. Let's see. It's oak and spruce. And you can add the pressure plates. Where are they? And you can do this. Like, you can always do this one. I don't like it. Like, to me, if you were doing this on survival, it'd be kind of a waste of materials, and I wouldn't recommend doing it. Oh shoot. Oh no. Okay. I wouldn't recommend doing it if you were doing this on survival. And you get this like kind of noise. Look. And it looks like it got kind of layered up a bit, so it looks kind of cool. But it does make that noise. That's the only downfall about it. But yeah. Another thing is that when you're building windows, a cool thing you can add is there's some things you can add. So you can either add the trapdoors on the side if you're doing like a wooden house. you're doing more of like a modern house, I recommend using black banners and like as curtains, but with a bigger window. Mainly just get rid of these trapdoors, so it would be 2x4 window. That would be probably to do the banners if you want to build both sides. If you just want one side, just make a 2x2 and you can just add it on one side, which I kind of don't like it, but yeah, you can do that. It's up to you. And moving on to another tip, I recommend some designs for like what is it called? Tables. There you go. Don't use this one. This one you can if you want to, but I don't recommend it. Like it's nice. It's okay. Literally, you can do that one. But the problem is, my only problem with it is that it doesn't connect. You see that? That's my only problem with it. It looks like your what is it? Your lunch, your cafeteria's it looks like your cafeteria lunch tables. Okay, so you don't want that. That's what I'm saying, that it looks ugly. Okay. So what you want to do, which is a good idea, some good ideas you can do. So it's kind of okay. So you gotta get fences, any type of color that you want. Then you get any type of carpet that you want, like what type of color table you want. Then you can add then you need string. Make sure you have string on you. If you're in survival, make sure you have string on you. If you don't, you can't do this. Where is the string? Is it? Oh wait, I'm so used to other texture packs. Sorry, I've been using a lot of other texture packs, that's why. But what you could do is do this, and it depends what type of size table you want. I am gonna be doing a, let's see, what is this size? Oh shoot, I forgot to add string on this side. But yeah, this is always a cool thing you can do. It kind of adds that effect that you're not like adding a bunch of like adding a bunch of, you know, you know, fences on the bottom, so it looks more realistic. To be exact, it looks more realistic. But if you don't like that table, there's some other ideas too. Looks pretty cool. I just don't remember them right now. You can probably check out this channel. I think you have to look at my subscriptions. I think I don't have those private, so I think you can look at my subscriptions. They're called a channel called Green. He does like certain videos like this. But yeah, my next tip, if you're building modern houses, I got this one online. You can go check out his channel. I don't remember his name though. I think you can search up the videos of modern houses and you'll probably find this one. It's pretty, has a lot of views on it. It's a pretty dope house. But I'm just telling you guys right now that a lot of it, like, I copied the whole thing literally, but the interior I didn't, not most of it. This car wasn't there either. I built that one. But look, here is this is a house. So here, these are some modern ideas that you can add. I think the kitchen and the whole living room, the whole downstairs, I built. I didn't build it. Like, I got the ideas for him. And if you're building a TV, this is a good idea actually. I didn't know this. It kind of looks like it's hanging. You add the glass paints to add that little effect, and you add the painting, whichever painting you want. And yeah, when you're building a kitchen, this is another idea for pressure plate designs. You can add is like a chopping board, which like those wooden chopping boards. For a stove, you can always add a detector rail on top of a furnace to make it look like a stone. And for like a sink faucet, you can always add just a tripwire hook, which is pretty cool because, and also right here, Yeah, it's just a chest full of food. Okay. So we'll go up here. When you build a library, don't build like a library like, you know, like, you know, those ones where you put the enchanting table and then you put it around, you put the bookshelves around. That's just an enchanting table. Don't do that. It looks ugly. Okay. I kind of went for the villager style. So what you do is you put bookshelves on top, and you just put like any oak planks or whatever stairs you want, and you put the enchanting table in the middle. It just makes it look nicer. Also right here, this is another like a plant pot idea. You can swap this out for easily for a cauldron too, instead of the thing. But I like this thing because look, you can it's pretty cool. Alright, so in here is a bedroom idea. Look, so a bedroom idea is for computers. Look, you can add a little stone pressure plate. Most likely, it's probably your best option with one block painting, any one. And for a mouse, you have buttons. Yeah, so that's always a good idea. And just have a random painting, build, you know, all the stuff you would have in a bedroom. And here in the bathroom, what you could do also is if you use white banners, you can actually hang it, and it looks like a towel. It looks like a towel rack, which is always a cool idea. But yeah, you got here balcony. What I don't recommend is actually making your pools in the front. It just looks cool in this house design. It depends what type you're doing. But yeah, I'd rather put them in the back. But yeah. Oh yeah. Also, a crucial part about building is literally, I have no idea how many times I've said this, is that don't add any like metals. Don't add these. Don't, please, just don't. Except for quartz. Quartz is good. Just don't add those. Sometimes you can add them. Mostly like, if you want to add these, add them at the bottom of the pool. You see, I added lapis lazuli for the bottom of the pool. So yeah, just don't use them for like building like this. Yeah, don't use them. It looks ugly. Okay, so here's another tip I got from a video. It's pretty cool. Is that same channel, Green? I kind of saw this. It's an idea. Like, if you want to make these curves, go check out his channel in my subscriptions. You're like, it's kind of cool. Basically, just check out his channel and it'll teach you how to do it. Basically, like, just look at his houses, because he builds amazing mansions, houses, buildings. They're all like woodland houses though. So if you're into modern houses, go search those up online. But yeah, when you go inside this house, I built this one myself, self-built. If you want to make a big bed, I recommend just making the whole bed, what color bed you want, and then putting a carpet on top of a real bed in the middle, so it looks like it's covered. And it looks pretty cool. For kitchen ideas, if you don't have a, the city texture pack where you have a painting that has a microwave, you can always add just a, picture frame with a glass window, regular, and a little button on the side, and it looks like a microwave. Oh my god. Oh yeah, and also a refrigerator idea right here. Most people already know this one. What you do is put 2 quartz, iron door, you gotta crouch, and you gotta click it like that. That's how you build it. Also, like a really old TV, you can just do this. It's a pretty cool design. I really like it. And let's get out of here. Okay, here's an, oh, okay, that was loud, that's loud. Oh, okay. Whoa. No, the fireplace changed. There's no wood at the bottom now. Okay, whatever. Here's an idea for a tent. You can always just add blocks and tripwire hooks and fences. That's all you really need. This one's complicated. Go search it up online. How to make a real life fireplace in Minecraft. I think that's how you search it. Also, I think I made a live stream where I did teach how to make this door. The door. So you can always check that one out too. And yeah, let's see over here. Okay. This is arena that I made too. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, that'll be the end to wrap up my video of like ideas and building tricks, tips of how to build better. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and hopefully I'll see you all later. Bye bye.